What are you recommending in terms of exercise needs for healthy adults and even kids and elderly employees as well?
So in general, our guidelines, the amount of exercise was the same. And so we're looking at 30 minutes of cardio at least 5 days a week as a minimum, plus 2 days of strength exercise. That's for the adults. And then for our youth, we're looking for at least 60 minutes a day. On the exercise front, 30 to 60 minutes is reasonable a day. And one of the big changes that we saw, you don't have to do it in 10-minute increments to make it matter. And so
Mhm.
any minute in movement has an initial benefit. And so I love that part of it. So breaking up a day gives us a big opportunity right now with people who are telecommuting. You can break up your day. People who are at work, lots of people with the standing desks, lots of people with the treadmills that are there. So when they're on their conference calls, I think we have more and more opportunities right now.
So this came from the physical activity guidelines for Americans, Kim, that you shared with me. And just looking at the variety of health benefits of regular physical activity, if you want to talk through some of this, that would be great.
So when I look at these health benefits, one of the things I typically say to my folks is I could cover a wall with the benefits of physical activity. So I'd look at this as kind of a short list on here, but certainly with regard to disease prevention, moving the body, again, is anti-inflammatory. It reduces some of those markers in the body. The mental health aspect, I think, of COVID-19 has been significant in terms of stress and people getting very worried and nervous and hoarding things. So when you look at the sleep and anxiety improvements on here and cognition, sleep being when the body heals itself, so if we can get better sleep from moving the body, it cascades into positivity throughout the entire day. So I think that's important. When we look at the bone health on here, that's specific to weight-bearing types of exercises. Walking is our number one recommended mode of movement because everybody can do it. And then we kind of look at the additional pieces that are on there. The dementia, we're seeing lots of things coming out now, even with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's on here. And again, I think this is all wrapped around the reduction in inflammation as a result of the physical activity. It's making our body's fighting systems stronger.
In order to meet the recommendations for physical activity as well as muscle strengthening exercises, do you have any tips you can share on whether it's a certain type of app or certain type of workout, if you're largely limited to staying in your apartment or your home?
Yeah, and I think this is the opportunistic attitude where there is so much free stuff right now, it's unbelievable. And so this week, I just pulled a couple more that I haven't even used. Nike, the NTC app, Nike is now free until further notice. So if you ever want to get into a fitness app, I would load that one and I would mess around with that one because I think you find it pretty beneficial. Core Power Yoga, if you're tinkering around with yoga at all, they've loaded all kind of freebie classes for people to use right now. And yoga, I always caution people, if you're not familiar with it at all, posture is important, strength is important in yoga so you don't get yourself hurt. And then my favorites, like Sworkit, we use a lot, SWORKIT, it's called Sworkit. For beginners, Prevention 10, I think is awesome. The tutorials are awesome. So at home, I think this would be the time to try an app if ever you wanted to. Otherwise, set that alarm on the hour every hour and go smell the flowers. Go take a little walk around your house or your building that's there.